Transvirtual's really helped us with our integrations. So many agents are on it. The beauty about it is that you integrate with an agent in literally 3 clicks. So if I want to partner up with someone in regional WA, they'll give me their Transvirtual number. I'll put it in my system. They'll accept my request. No different to a friend request on Facebook. Once they accept it, then I can start shipping into them, and I don't need to email any PODs. I don't have to do any paper PODs, none of that. Then you can see visibility of where the consignment is, how close it is to the delivery. It's just awesome.
Having Transvirtual being able to integrate with our partners has made expanding our network much, much easier.
At WPE, we obviously use subcontractors from time to time, and we've encouraged all of them to go onto Transvirtual as well. It's exactly the same as having a driver basically out in a truck. So great when they go and deliver something, they get it signed on their glass, which is usually just their normal mobile phone, using the app, and that gives us the POD straight away. A fantastic tool to give us an integration back to our other customers or to our clients that we have.
Transvirtual's really helped us with our integration with other carriers that use other systems, especially with data flow. There's a two-way data flow. When you're sending data, you'll also want to receive data. And the support team have been amazing in that regards. They'll tell us exactly, hey, this will take a 2-week integration, or it'll take 48 hours, or might be the same day. We also do integrations with customers, and whenever we send an email to support, that gets done really quickly because they know that the customers are quite valuable, so they always act quite fast on that.
Transvirtual's been able to assist with the integration between Regional Road Express and our agent base. It's been able to send the data fluently all the way through to the end. It's been a great benefit, not only to us, but to our agent network as well. When an agent does come on board or a secondary on forwarder, we highly recommend the integration of Transvirtual because it's a seamless process.
Hi, my name is Roy. I'm the director of CRL Express. We're a transport company based in Australia, and we focus on LTL freight as well as FTL. We started off in the business doing full loads and just really specializing in point to point. And then as we grew, we found that there was more of a need for smaller items to be delivered. When we started getting into half loads, we heard about Transvirtual through another agency partner of ours. Some of the good features that Transvirtual has is GPS tracking, live PODs, it's got a dispatch tool, it's got rate cards, it's got an invoice module that can link with Xero or MYOB. They've also got a warehouse management system that we've started to use, an auto route tool which allows for better efficiency for drivers, and they've also got asset management module. So many agents are on it. The beauty about it is that you integrate with an agent in literally 3 clicks. It's just awesome. All the features that they have, a lot of benefits come from it, and in transport, it's time and money. One of the key features is the auto route and optimization, which saves drivers a lot of time on the road, and therefore it saves us money into the business. So as we've transitioned to more of a reporting business, because Transvirtual has allowed us to do that, we've seen an improvement of 5% onto our default number. So it's also helping us to scale from a number of fronts. One is the fact that it charges you on a per consignment basis. So it's a variable cost to the business, it's not a fixed cost. And a lot of business owners love that. The fact that you don't actually have to spend the money until you've made the money. And one of the other things that it allows you to do is integrate with agents, and that allows obviously for smoother delivery and better scalability. We went from having 50% visibility on a lot of our PODs and consignments to now almost having 95% visibility Australia-wide. Transvirtual have been great to work with. I'm not just doing this for the interview, but I've actually recommended Transvirtual to at least half a dozen agents that are now part of the software because it is just so dynamic. Anyone who's thinking about getting onto Transvirtual, I highly recommend that you do that because they've got honestly so many features and benefits. Call the guys today and they'll be able to help you straight away.
WPE, we obviously use subcontractors from time to time, and we've encouraged all of them to go onto Transvirtual as well. It's exactly the same as having a driver basically out in a truck. So great when they go and deliver something, they get it signed on their glass, which is usually just their normal mobile phone, using the app, and that gives us the POD straight away. A fantastic tool to give us an integration back to our other customers or to our clients that we have.
Having POD stored electronically rids us of all the paperwork and boxes that we used to have. So now that it's done electronically, it makes life a lot easier.
Having all of our PODs electronically stored is really helpful for us because quite regularly we have many customers approach us looking for PODs for past deliveries.
We find the Transvirtual POD system a fantastic tool. Numerous customers come back to us, sometimes many months later, months and months later, after the freight has been delivered, and they want to see, did we actually get this, or when was it actually delivered? This has given us the ability to go back to them instantly and say, yes, it was delivered on this certain date at this time, and here's a photo of it. It's been a great tool for us in lots of respects.
Hi, my name's Erwin Amir, General Manager of Regional Road Express. We oversee and manage transport and distribution services across New South Wales Regional. Our service entails transport and line haul services across New South Wales. We have strategically placed depots to do the last mile of all our deliveries. Our deliveries will span from pallets to smalls across B2B and B2C across New South Wales Regional. Regional Road Express have utilised Transvirtual for up to a decade. We engaged Transvirtual based on the premise that it was simple to use, user-friendly, it was competitive, it created efficiencies throughout our entire business. All members of our staff were able to utilise it, from operational to customer service to admin. The benefits of Transvirtual from a customer service point of view, we've had full track and trace availability given not only to our clients but internally as well. So it's been a seamless process for us. Transvirtual has helped our visibility. So from the moment the data hits our system, to the moment we scan a consignment, to the moment our agent scans our consignment, and then at the end of the day, our client gets to see exactly where that consignment is, signed and delivered with a full POD. The other benefit is from our admin perspective. It's helped us with our invoicing, with our payables. It's streamlined our processes internally. From an operational perspective and compliance, it's been second to none. It's actually elevated our presence in the market. Transvirtual has been able to assist with the integration between Regional Road Express and our agent base. It's been able to send the data fluently all the way through to the end. It's helped eradicate paperwork. It's been a great benefit, not only to us, but to our agent network as well. Transvirtual have been great to deal with. We've had a long relationship. They've helped us along every step of the way. They've been for us. They've virtually been our backbone. They're the unsung hero of our business. Regional Road Express highly recommends Transvirtual because they've always gone over and beyond to help us, irrespective of what it was. They've helped us out internally, externally through our journey, and I highly recommend them. Transvirtual has been a pivotal part in our success. We actually see Transvirtual as a partner for us moving forward. We know where we're going and we know where Transvirtual is going, and the two of us make a great partnership. And it's helped us to grow over the years, and we're going to continue to grow with their support. The integration module of invoicing has been seamless. From our admin perspective, it's helped us with our invoicing, with our payables. It's streamlined our processes, which is greatly appreciated by all our clients. Not only has it been seamless, but it's been accurate all along as well.
So when we first started using Transvirtual, we actually chose our accounting software based on who they were integrated with. And at the time, it was Xero. The integration with Xero was just awesome. Whenever we invoice jobs, it goes from Transvirtual, approved logged, straight into Xero, and then obviously Xero gives you its own reporting.
A great benefit of Transvirtual is with our finance team, the ability to push through all of the com notes that are digital into our accounting software. It's led to great efficiencies compared to when we're using paper com notes.
The integration at Transvirtual from the billing point of view and our invoicing is a fantastic tool. It's seamless. We use Xero at WPE, and literally all our bookings and our invoicing and all that is done in Transvirtual, and it just integrates straight down into Xero immediately. It's a great tool for us, and our accountants enjoy the benefits of that.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, Head of Sales for VT Freight Express. We are an express delivery service providing services across 103 network depots on a fleet of 650 plus vehicles. In 2018, the business felt that we needed to review our current processes, and with a strong focus of minimising the use of paper. So we embarked on an RFP process involving a number of different technology solutions. We found the service offering from Transvirtual far outweighed anything that any other provider was offering. One of the key benefits of using Transvirtual is it provides our staff, network and customers with total visibility from pickup to delivery. It also enables our customer service team to run more efficiently and provide a highly responsive service. Another benefit is the data Transvirtual provides. We run the entire business on this data, which allows us to identify trends and action them in real time to benefit the business. These benefits have allowed us to increase volume without increasing our headcount. Transvirtual have been great to work with. They've had a seek to understand approach, understanding our different workflows and processes, and then supported it with a tech solution that worked really well for us. For any transport carrier looking to modernise, save time, save money, and be set up for scale, I would highly recommend they get in touch with Transvirtual.
The rate card feature of Transvirtual is quite dynamic in a sense that it allows you to price something from a quantity break to a weight break. It also allows you to do progressive pricing. It allows you to put parameters. That is, you want to set a restriction on what length or width you allow customers to do, a restriction on weight, what freight item should be priced on what rate card. And from that, it gives the customer the ability to get an exact quote on exactly what they need.
The rate card module has worked well for us because it's moved us away from Excel onto a module that's more beneficial. It's live and it's active, it's accurate, and there's no room for error.
So Transvirtual's rate card functionality has really helped us with our lost revenue. We found that when we were on paper com notes, many prices would be adjusted on the same laneway, and with Transvirtual's electronic rate card, we haven't had that problem.
One of the great things about the rate cards at Transvirtual is that they are also stored. So if you change the rates from this to that, then the previous rate card is kept there. It's given you the ability to up the rates. You can do it as a group, so you don't have to go into every single rate card. If you don't want to, you can do it across a whole range of rate cards by percentage, or you can just have different rate cards for every single client or standard rate cards across your business. There's lots of flexibility.
Hi, I'm Tom Ritchie. I'm the Operations Manager here at WPE. We operate a time-sensitive overnight express freight service across Australia. The reason we engaged with Transvirtual was to bring our freight management system digital. We were using paper con notes, and the efficiencies and all of the data that we received from Transvirtual was really something that was very beneficial to WPE in running the business.
Hi, I'm Danny Ritchie from WPE and I'm the Managing Director. Transvirtual was recommended to us and we had a look at it. We literally jumped on board straight away. That was 7 years ago and we haven't looked back. We love it in every facet. Transvirtual have been so accommodating and welcoming when we first started. It was great and it has still been that way, and you can pick up the phone today, you get a friendly voice on the end of the phone. They've just been very good. The benefits of Transvirtual have been varied for us. From a logistics point of view, I know the sign-on glass has been fantastic and the track and tracing. And then from a management point of view, all the reporting has been excellent.
Another great benefit of Transvirtual is with our finance team, the ability to push through all the com notes that are digital into our accounting software. We've also found that our customers have really enjoyed being able to track their freight online without having to call us or email us. Transvirtual's really helped us with our compliance and safety by bringing everything online. We've been using it for pre-start checks and our registration renewals and various other aspects of compliance and safety.
Transvirtual certainly has helped us make more money. First of all, you've got all that freight that you know exactly where it is and where it's going to be. Very hard to do that on a paper con note system. Not only have we offered better service to our clients, and which makes sure that you retain them, but also you can win them. Secondly, it has helped us with pricing. Things are checked against the size that they are or the weight they are. We can scale it up in the invoicing. It's been a great tool for us in lots of respects. I think one of the greatest advantages that I say to people that speak to me is that it is such an easy system to learn. Literally within an hour, you've got a staff member up and working, but it's logical for the transport industry. I think Transvirtual is a tool that can help any carrier in the whole of Australia. Basically from somebody who has a single truck up to the very largest operators. It's allowed us to scale in our business because it has given us the ability to look at forward trends. We've looked at profitability through it. It matches into our Xero accounting system. It's given us all sorts of tools that have allowed us to grow our business.
Transvirtual has helped us greatly with allocations. Our fleet controller has never had a smile on his face like he does today. Our fleet controller has been able to eliminate paperwork, been able to eliminate run sheets, been able to allocate work electronically, been able to track drivers and their performance on a regular basis.
The allocation controllers are my favourite link to Transvirtual, and that is because once the customer has booked in the job in the system, it'll come in as pickup required and it'll go into a screen for the allocator to view exactly what he has to collect for the day. He's got the drivers on the right hand side and he can, with 2 clicks, can allocate the one job to a driver. It also tells you how far each driver is from a kilometre point of view to that consignment. So if you highlight one consignment, it'll tell you that this driver is 3.2 kilometres away and therefore he's the closest, so you should assign that job to him.
Transvirtual's electronic allocation controller has really helped WPE be able to centralise our allocations before we did it per depot, and that's really helped us with our efficiency.
The allocations at WPE used to be done literally on pieces of paper and on clipboards. With the introduction of Transvirtual, of course, it's electronic. And with the growth of the business across multiple depots and across multiple states, it could not be done any longer, obviously, even on a spreadsheet. The electronic allocation screens on Transvirtual tell you in every depot how much freight they've got to pick up, how much there is waiting to be allocated to a driver. So literally looking at one screen, you can see everything.
my name's Steph and I'm the Group Operations Manager for Caledonian Transport. We do deliveries for about 15 or so different companies, and we also do our own freight from Horsham to Ballarat. We engaged Transvirtual as we needed a freight managing system, as we didn't have one prior. We needed more visibility and more accountability for our drivers. We needed to reduce the amount of paper con notes and manual invoicing. To have it all on computer is amazing. The benefits of Transvirtual have been better visibility between our depots. We're able to see so much more of our business and take accountability of everything. It's also been a huge cost-saving tool because we can find out what our drivers are doing, how much we're saving on a specific run. Transvirtual has absolutely changed our business completely. We used to be such a manual-driven company, and now everything is easy and accessible. Transvirtual's been great to work with. It's almost like having our own personal IT department, and they can help us with so many different things. If there's something that we want to learn, they can teach us, but if it's something too difficult, they just sort it out for us, which has been amazing. We would definitely recommend Transvirtual to everyone. They are amazing to work with, and we're currently trying to get all of our other carriers on board with them because they are such a great company to use, and we've been able to shape our business in a totally different way because of them.
Customer portal has been fantastic because the phone calls have gone, the emails have gone, the accountability is placed back onto the customer, and the accountability is also placed on our staff as well. Not only has it benefited us, but it's also benefited our client base as well.
Transvirtual allowing our customers to be able to create their own bookings, check their ETAs, make adjustments to consignments has really freed us up to be able to do what we do best, which is transport. We've also found that our customers have really enjoyed being able to track their freight online without having to call us or email us. That's also led to some big efficiency within our administrative staff.
In the past, we used to have customers email us jobs and tell us, hey, you have this pickup, can you pick it up from XYZ? When you're doing over 1,000 jobs in a week, even getting it wrong, 10 times with the clerical errors, we feel that that causes a lot of issues. So what we've done is we've allowed customers to now book online directly themselves. A customer can literally log in, he can go get a quote, and from that quote page, turn it into a consignment. From the consignment, it'll generate a little map of where obviously the driver is. As he gets closer, then he can see a GPS little map of the driver getting closer to the receiver. So it's got the specifications of being able to deliver full visibility of any consignment data.
It makes your life so much easier in the fact that you're not getting the constant telephone calls from customers. By giving them that, it gives them the ability to book in their own freight. It gives them the ability to, more importantly, give us accurate dimensions and weight, which of course from a compliance point of view is fantastic. It's great from the customer's point of view. It's a fabulous selling tool so that they can look at where their freight is, they can see where it's scanned into, they can look at their PODs, they have access to booking online. So it's been a great asset to us in approaching new clients.